right, going on all the things now. So, hey, thanks everyone for your patience out there. This is Van Sessions. Welcome to out to the Gist inside the Monarch Building. We're actually just to the side of the Gist here. Home to artisans and creatives in the heart of Ogden's Arts District. Van Sessions is where we play live music sets right here in front of a band, record band. As a live studio audience podcast. My name is Ogden City Arts alongside Todd Oakendorfer. We're the Banyan Collective. Van Sessions is proud to partner with Ogden City Arts and Ogden Contemporary Arts, as well as Ogden's First Friday Art Show. You can find our Van Sessions podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube by simply searching Van Sessions on the Banyan Collective. Please share the website. Tag us at Van Sessions on your social media posts. That helps us a lot. So we're going to do something a little fun, a little different tonight. We have Orchard Wild as a band, but before we play together as a band, each of them are going to play individually a song, or maybe two if you really yell loud enough. So we're going to kick it off right now with Caleb Wendt of Orchard Wild.
Time sing my trouble in your head. Shooting like the sand on the beach you walk. Mama, don't tell me where I'm from. Daddy chased the bottle to the day you're done. Oh, we run like I can. Surrender to you. The highest peak in the shaking of this world. I run. Now I'm feeling tired. From the breathing of the heat of the sun. Walk down the street, destruction is a dangerous place. If you're blind from this open mind, oh, I won't run till the morning comes. Oh, I won't hate, try to make me whole. I'm feeling cold, shaking when you walk. This rock never goes. This walk never ends. On my hometown above the knows what I played. Dangerous game. It's not the same when you have. It's not my race, but all ours to chase. If I'm feeling tired, go down when I'm home. If I'm feeling whole, then you take my own. If I'm feeling rough, then I'm gonna run. But Mama told me, son, it never will be long. Mama told me, son, it's don't last long.
You look so mad. That was a great song.
Caleb Wendt on Van Sessions. Okay.
That was freestyle.
That was freestyle. He's like, what song am I going to sing? Do you guys know who's going second? All right. Yeah. All right. So again, we're switching up the how we do things here tonight. We're just going to do some individual songs real quick. We have Orchard Wild here this evening, and they are all three of them are individually phenomenal musicians. So next up is Naomi Harlan.
It's
searching for that silver lining. Shadows passing on the grayest days. Though we find ourselves in muddy water, we got to find that silver in the rain. Though the earth shakes and returns safer inside, the world around us is acting wild. My doubts that maybe I was asking why. Maybe there's a reason, maybe it's all entwined. Yeah. Searching for that silver lining. Shadows passing on the gray days. Though we find ourselves in muddy water, we got to find that silver in the rain. Times like these when we stand together, lift up a stranger, might feel time fade. Touching what about it? Light is stronger. One by one, we're connected rays. Yeah, we're searching for that silver lining. Shadows passing on the greatest day. Though we find ourselves in water, we got to find that silver in the rain. Shadows passing on the greatest day. There's a silver lining in the rain.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Naomi Harlan. Richard Wild. Michelle, I kind of like this individual set here before we get the full band. Also, we do have a live poetry reading tonight, so that'll be about 15 minutes in between while they get ready to sing as a band. So up next, this is Nick. Oh, Ghost?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Ghost. Here we go.
I wrote this song to myself. You know what helps? That bloody helps.
It burns for you. It's cold, been down, it's steady now. Season through. It falls away. It's dark. It heals. It's scarred. What you gonna do? The lies are getting louder. What you trying to do? Now you said before it's how you, now you see you. Always looking back that way. I'm coming through. Never let it be good. Tell me to be patient, take a little time. Wrapped up in my mind. The air goes clear. Feeling in my chest. It's sharp, but it's near. It's far, so what am I gonna do? Will the lies will give it loud? What am I trying to do? Yes, I said before it's how you got on so cool. Losing days back that way. Is you really know? Never ever make it through. Let the light on, can you see? It's a love song.
Wow. So good.
Thank you.
Good car, no ghosts. All right, so now you've seen each individual member of Orchard Wild, Caleb Wendt, Naomi Harlan, Nico, how phenomenal they are as musicians, as individuals, and they're all local here in Ogden, and they have been playing here for some time, and they all decided to team up and form a band, Orchard Wild. So we're going to come back. That was a tease, because we have a poetry reading right now, and then at about 8 o'clock they'll come back and sing as Orchard Wild. So take a quick break, listen to the poetry reading here in a minute, and then we'll be back with Orchard Wild in about 15 minutes. Caleb, can I just use one of those mics for the poetry reading? Is that it? Okay. All right, check, mic check. All right, Case Johnson here of the Literally Podcast. We'll go ahead and have some introductions here on tonight's poetry reading. So go ahead, Case.
All right, thank you everybody for joining us for our spoken word sessions between the band sessions. Tonight we are going to, we have a local poet, Sunny Brown Wilkinson. She'll be reading her poetry tonight. Sunny Brown Wilkinson's poetry is forthcoming in Western Humanities Review, Mom, Egg Review, Juxtaprose, and Ruminate. She is the author of The Marriage of the Moon in the Field from Black Lawrence Press and The Ache in the Wing, winner of the Sundress Publications 2020 Chapbook Prize, forthcoming June 2021. Sunny's work has been awarded the Norwood Poetry Award by the New Ohio Review and the Joy Harjo Poetry Prize by Cutthroat, a journal of the arts. She teaches creative writing at Weber State and lives in Pleasantview with her husband and 3 sons. Please welcome Sunny.
I'm excited to be here tonight. This is a new reading series that some local writers put together, and we're going to showcase some local poets. So we're really excited to have it started, and so big thanks to Case. And thank you so much. Huge thanks to the band sessions. They're just the greatest people to be able to associate with. And we came last month for the very first installment of this reading and saw our friend Danny Carver perform, and it was just the best night. So they have great music here. Wanted to send a big thanks to the Monarch and Ogden City Arts, and then also the band sessions for allowing us to do this, as well as Utah Humanities and Weber Book Links. Weber Book Links is a fantastic little organization that helps propel some of the local literary arts. So maybe I'll pass them out later. I feel a little awkward doing it, but we have a little postcard up here with all the Weber Book Links information and a really cheesy picture of me. But if you look to the side of the cheesy picture, there's all the information about how you can find out more about what Weber Book Links does. So we wanted to make sure we promote that. Okay, so I have a few pieces for tonight. Oh, awesome, and I put them on the table. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Case. Okay, so I just have a few pieces to read, and I have some really sad poems, but it doesn't seem like a sad poem kind of night, right? We're partying and we're enjoying life and the beginning of summer, so I brought some celebratory poems. I don't know how many of you who are writers or non-writers look in the dictionary regularly, but one day I was looking up, I needed a word that started with a B, and I ended up falling in love with all of the B words in the dictionary, and so I kind of wrote an ode to all of the B words. So this one is called, Upon Looking Up a B Word, I Offer Thanks to the American Heritage Dictionary. And you'll hear a lot of B's. Baby tears are here, their myriad leaves and tiny flowers. Native to Corsica, birthplace of Bonaparte, they creep over ruins near the sea, weeping nothing but green. Somewhere, Bermuda maybe, someone's eating batter locks, a stew of stringy, edible seaweed. Pages later, buffle heads float on American coasts, smallest of sea ducks, a shock of black and white, genus Bucephala, with their bulbous head diving down, voracious bills snapping. Beware the bushmaster, brown and gray and coiled under the trees in Brazil, waiting. Old myths say they suck the milk from cows and sleeping women. The butt joint is not what you think it is. Nor did I know a burp gun could be so deadly. Bootyracious resembles butter, not Beyonce's buttocks. Buxom I know all too well, like Butinsky, one prone to butting in. That chic cloak the Berbers wear, a burnous, loose on the body and generally white. I'm not Byronic, not stylish enough to be Byzantine, but possibly burlesque. Strip-teasing B-words down the page, undressing a book as buttoned up as a barouche. 50 buttuts in Gambia may buy a few bananas. Burgoo, cousin to stews like Brunswick, and booyah, boils in the kitchen of a farm wife in Kentucky. Pass it with cornbread and honey butter, a cold beer. How I long to hear the music of the bouzouki, banjo-shaped but played like a lute. The Greeks strumming its strings a golden evening. Loveliest of all is Boustrophodon, that gorgeous ancient writing winding down texts like an ox endlessly pulling the plow in the wide fields of a country whose name is so blessed no book contains it. So many great B words in the English language, right? Okay, so I don't write series of poems, but I have 2 poems about rodeos, and I think that they're inspired by the Ogden Rodeo. How many of you guys go to the Ogden Rodeo? It's just famous, and it's actually pretty great. It's a good time. So this one is called Everywhere I Look, I See a Rodeo. White bulls and a crowd of blue jeans is the sky today. Purple, yellow, pink horses riding the wind is the wild show of tulips in our garden. Calf with his legs tied is a tulip bulb. Red sash of the cowboys, a poppy. Announcer, the bumblebee in a foxglove tube. The clown hiding in his barrel, lathered in lipstick, smile wide as a half moon, blonde wig and bright pantaloons, is my son's heart, peering out now and then to tell a joke and run. Chasing the bull, his horns, big as myth, his hooves making music, is called writing the poem. Everywhere I look, I see a rodeo. I love the world like the buster's hand loves the horn of the saddle, white mountains of his knuckles trembling. It loves me back like pink jewel-studded hats, swish of polyester pants, soft shadows of leather fringe. It loves me like snow cones, cotton candy, churros, nachos, burgers, dogs. It loves me like a kid loves his fingers that licks each one long grease stain on his knee. I fight grief the way the bronco bucks that wily man on his back, the arc of those seizures a kind of prayer. Like the calf roped and tumbling, I too lie limp at the end of all things. I am spurred, wrangled, rounded up, hog-tied by the holy. Everywhere I look, I see a rodeo. Love, the cowboy's kid gloves, limp and crisscrossed over the horse's back, are the 2 of us on a Saturday morning. At night, we chase our boys down to bed, hover over them, wild things we've caught, their breathing, the rhythm of hooves, their falling eyelids, the parachutes dropping down soundlessly just before the arena lights pop on. Thank you. So the next one is called So Long. I don't know how many people here are parents who've raised children, and it's such a great experience, but you always sacrifice something too. So this is called So Long. On the road that opens to mountains and snow, away from the houses cramped in their quarters like too many socks in a drawer, like too many socks in a drawer, the eye of the eye inside of me opens. All the years of children I loved and feared would kill me. Not their brightness or the electric thrill of their skin next to mine, not even the crying that pried me from sleep, but the dormancy of a wild inner life I knew and loved well. To survive, it left me. I cared then for other wild things. Now in silence, it's returning. I turn a corner to a doe and 2 fawns. I know you. I too live like this. The body and the spirit are a bicycle you ride carefully and uphill, and for how long? Hey, oh, thank you. You guys are so nice. You just walked in and you're already clapping. You're so nice. So this last piece is actually a little nonfiction, like flash essay. And I have a wonderful life and I just like to celebrate it. So, and I feel like I need to recognize that more. So this little piece is called Rabbit. I'm sending an email when I look in the corner of the screen and remember, rabbit, 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 I shout. Is it May 1st? My 7-year-old asks, popping up from his reading spot on the couch. When I respond, yes, he says, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. My 2 older sons behind me eating cereal also chime in. We're ready. I barely remember anything about middle school, let alone my 8th grade math teacher, Mrs. Reeder, but I do remember that she claimed saying rabbit 3 times the first day of every month brought you luck all that month. And come on, who doesn't want luck? Where this superstition came from, I don't remember. It may have been an invention of her own, but I have done this ever since 8th grade. And as I tell my college students when the first of the month falls on our class, it must work because I've had a pretty good life. I pass this trick onto them like some fuzzy rabbit's foot to rub, and I imagine it in the pockets of their lives, ready to charm fate at the turn of every month. My whole family shouts rabbit 3 times, and the day is packed with luck. We weed the flower beds and find dozens of snail shells, brittle and priceless as antiques. I'm picking out snow and summer starts at the nursery when I look to the side of me and see my husband's aunt, whom I haven't seen for a year. He's here. COVID has shut down all family barbecues and gatherings, but we're coming out of hiding now, and here she is, smiling, that beautiful face that knows and loves me. We say hydrangea, impatience, lavender. We say Kessia, Cleone, the names of her daughter and her mother-in-law. We offer those words to each other like sacred relics, like jewels, like the jade I held at an outdoor market in Taiwan when I was 25 and everything was green. At home, the lucky numbers from every fortune cookie we've ever opened hover over us like stars hidden in daylight. I plant 24 zinnias at the base of our crabapple tree and have just enough. The grape ivy next to my computer sprouts another vine whose fragile tendril splits in 2 for twice the green shine. We eat 16 perfect pieces of pizza for dinner on the deck littered with thousands of white blossoms, then play a game of 5-man baseball complete with ghost runners and unlimited swings. My 13-year-old hits 2 out of the park, and all 3 boys jump up and down, cheering with their whole bodies like those people in the Publishers Clearinghouse clips. My 10-year-old only cries once, and my 7-year-old only has 5 tantrums. We run in circles on the bright green grass that 2 weeks before had been brown and dry, but a single rainstorm pulled into town last week and poured for 20 hours. It was like those scenes of a jackpot on a Vegas slot machine. Showers and showers of silver, unstoppable, filling every inch of air with its gleeful weight and noise, a wealth that took us completely by surprise. Like 2 winters ago, when for Valentine's Day, my husband and I went snowshoeing by moonlight, and we lay down in the snow on our backs and held hands and watched the stars. I said, so many moments of our life feel like striking gold. We absorbed everything that glittered above us, and the miles of snow with no one else in them, and the ripeness of our life together and our soft bodies. It was a grace we hadn't earned. It was just there. In his poem, When My Father Was an Old Man, Wendell Berry recalls a conversation he had with his father at the end of his life. After sitting on the porch in silence for a time, his father finally says, well, I've had a wonderful life, and insists he's had relatively little to do with it. Berry asks if his good decisions have made it so, but his father says, nah, it just poured out that way. I play luck like a trombone taking over the whole brass band. I watch it sprout from the ground, fisted and punching the air with petals. I eat it up like cake swimming in cream and strawberries. Lucky dog, lucky duck, lucky slice of life cooked full and spicy that fills and fills and fills. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you, Sonny. Thank you for Van Sessions for having us. And let's hear this band.
Thanks, Case. That was awesome. All right. So the band's going to go ahead and get reset back up here.
Naomi, is this your height? Cool.
Can you play that again?
Check. All right. All right, and we're back. Okay, again, just to introduce what's going on here tonight, this is Van Sessions. Welcome everyone out here to the Monarch Building, home to artisans and creatives in the heart of Ogden's 9 Rails Arts District. Van Sessions is where we play live music sets from a van and record them as a studio audience podcast. My name is Brandon Long, alongside Todd Obendorfer. We are the Banyan Collective. Today, Van Sessions is proud to partner with Ogden City Arts, Ogden Contemporary Arts, and Ogden's First Friday Art Stroll. You can find all of our Van Sessions podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube by searching Van Sessions or the Banyan Collective. Share the link tonight. Just do tag at Van Sessions on your social media posts. We'd appreciate that. Now on Van Sessions, this is Orchard Wild.
Enough. It is time for me to talk. This song is about love. And love that has been lost. It is more of a joke, but some people get serious. But enough of me. This story begins at the end of a life. Never let the devil know you're trying to make a mess. It's on the floor tonight. You better stop messing. We say on this way under the moonlight. It's a dream. It's all we take my walks into the night. Dream to tell you all along. Cause the drink that I drank, baby, you did me wrong. No, no, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I know I'm in the state. I love you everything, more than you ever did. Something happens in the air tonight. I'm a little more. See the devil black and shady, but they couldn't stay apart forever. Cause love is divine. Love in their hearts is mine. But I could change the devil could find another way. Won't you believe? Oh, my love's in the night. So we die, and we sway on this way. Love under the moonlight. It's a trip. It's all on me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They did not tell me we were starting without them.
Sorry,
Oh,
Naomi.
that was fantastic. Caleb, Naomi's vocals
We're
took
in
off a little.
trouble.
Okay, so all three of you have been in the van individually on van sessions, and that was fantastic. I don't remember who was first. Naomi, it might have been you because it's been about 3 or 4 years ago. But how did this come together? How did you three decide? You know what? We should all just play together.
It's a hotly contested story.
Oh, good. That's the right
No,
question.
it's really not. I thought Naomi reached out to me, but I was the opposite of it. So around the end of 19, I came up and hit Caleb up just to, start to ingratiate myself with people that I admired and looked up to and wanted to spend time around. And Caleb was warm and welcoming enough to allow me in his bubble. And we started writing together, and then I hit up Naomi like April or May of 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, we're trying to make some music over here.
Yeah.
She came through and,
She came through.
ended up in our pod.
Nice.
And then we started writing, and we fell in love with the music and just were like, okay, well, let's keep doing this.
Well, this is good and new, so that's fairly new. So I don't know if you guys put anything out on the interwebs yet, have you?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, no.
So what you're witnessing is what you get. Yeah, this is fantastic. Very good. All right, tell us about this next song.
Oh, this next song. This is so.
It's easier than
Just so Naomi knows what we're starting with.
Yeah.
Somebody else.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
This next song is called Honey Days. Caleb lives on this beautiful orchard up in Willard, and we popped out there one day for a songwriting session, and this little thing came to life. Apple from the tree.
Down south by an orchard tree, with a pocket knife carving out a memory, out of pretty little hands over me. That's why I go into my face, not a lot of light, just a howler's face. Ooh, my honey babe. Sunrise humming a song. Take a little moment just to sing along. It's nothing like me touching the ground. These kind of boys that just stick around. Oh, my honey baby. Takes me back to my lonely days. Oh my, honey babe. These memories coming back to me as we it's so sweet and safe. Takes me back to my lonely days. Oh, it takes me back to my lonely days. Oh, it takes me back to my lonely days. on my holiday. These memories coming back, telling me how to be okay. Alright, it's the sweetest day. Takes me back to my holiday.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are good. Why didn't this happen before? Where have you been? Caleb, you said you have a busy summer coming up, but are you guys booking a lot of stuff as a band?
Yeah.
Is Orchard Wild, or what?
We're like pretty much locked in, I think 70 shows a week right now.
70 a week. 70 a week, folks.
But but also we are taking bookings on top of that.
We are.
Yeah.
On top of that, okay.
Yeah.
So still, like, you're squeezing some stuff in on the side. Yeah, okay.
No, we just started booking, so I think we're in a good place to, when you book, you kind of like figure how do you put on an hour and a half, and we're finally at a place now where I think we're just setting into a good vibe with each other.
Well, so, yeah, because it's been a year, and then how many songs do you have total? Because an hour and a half's a long time.
Yeah, I mean, original, that's the thing, when you're a band, you're like, are you a purist, where you're like, it's got to be our own?
Yeah.
But then we're like, there's so many good songs out there, so against my better judgment of kicking and streaming, I've like fallen in love with some of these covers. Like Justin Bieber, who loves that guy? But I love him now. Don't judge me.
Wait, I kind of want to hear Caleb just singing Justin Bieber. So
Not today.
Okay, so you have a few covers then, but a lot of originals though.
Okay. Yeah, that's the strong part about these guys is, we're songwriters, and it's crazy. Like, we actually have to fight for lyrics, and it's kind of like this frenzy in the studio.
Yeah.
We found out who the diva was, but nobody really says anything.
Not Naomi.
I'm right here.
But Nick, are you ready for this next song? You need to burn some time. What are you doing over there?
What's the next one? Lonely? And Unity. Yeah.
Okay, Caleb, you want to tell us about this next song?
This next song is called Lonely.
Lonely.
I think you should.
It's a beautiful song. I actually really like this song. Is it too loud? Is it like really loud out there? Because I can turn. Is it good? We like the idea of lonely, and songs are about lonely, right?
Yeah.
And we were like, well, lonely shouldn't just be like a bad thing. Sometimes we want to be lonely. So that's kind of this was like, there's a little trick. It's a twist that comes in, and then it's like, it's not so bad. The lonely that's desired in this song.
That was so good.
Yeah, that was it.
I feel kind of lonely right now.
It's one of those. You have to listen to it a few times to really get it.
It's one of those meta songs. I'm like, no, it's like literally alone. Yeah.
Man, Brandon gets it.
Sitting down on the shift and open feet. Heart was sinking like a rock down under the water. Baby, this is the same way it started. If you wanna go, go, go. If you wanna stay, oh, but I can take these feelings. I can't shake it, I can't take it off. On the street, tearing my home. Oh, I'm on my own. Till Be the shadows behind these just wanna be just wanna be just wanna be just wanna be just
Thank you. Orchard Wild on Band Sessions. We can't even I looked up on Spotify. There was nothing. There's nowhere to listen, right? When can we get something on that kind of platform? Are you studioing, or is this like a
studio.
Okay, all right. All right, working on it. Naomi, I didn't know you had drum skills.
I didn't either. It was kind of a joke at first.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know how that happened.
Nick's like, I have a drum pad.
Yeah. Hit it every now and then, and we're good. Yeah. Skills.
Yeah.
Well, because you're acoustic guitar first, right? Piano.
Piano actually first,
okay.
so yeah.
Okay. Vocals.
And guitar. And apparently drums.
Yeah.
Ish.
I would totally add drums to the repertoire. Yeah, go ahead and include
Thank
that.
you.
And saxophone.
Oh, sax.
Oh, whistling. You're the mouth saxophone.
Yeah.
No, I'm the whistling.
Okay, take us into. This better not be the last song because you guys are too good for this. But we say only 4, but you better have more than that.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, good.
Should we
We play
tell them,
whole.
you should tell them about
She
this.
burns.
Oh, yeah.
You want to do? Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah, we'll do Unity. Actually, this song,
Where is it?
there's a fella in the audience. I think so. His name's Ken. Where's Ken at? Ken!
Ken's here somewhere. I saw him. He was taking pictures and walking around. We have the same place we were at all.
We were originally like, hey, what should we name this song? And then he gave it like 30 words, and we were like, maybe we'll just stick to one.
Back of the house. There he is. There he is.
Yeah. So we ended up naming the song Unity. Ken, I don't know if you've heard this yet, but this is the one that you were involved in, my friend.
That on.
Future is now, now is the time, time and a place, nothing to change, slow it down. I feel your heartbeat coming together now in here, where I come from, let's separate. Trouble, sorrow, it's time to let go. Feel harmony. Down for the count and you had enough. When you want to float down in your love. Take my hand, dear friend, let's see it to love. Future is now, now is the time, time and place, nothing to change, slow it Time and place, nothing to change, slow it down. Future now, now is the time, time and place, nothing to change, slow it down. Future is now. Now is is the time. Time in the place. Nothing to chase. Slowing down.
Hey, thank you. Wow. Phenomenal stuff. Orchard Wild here on Band Session. Thanks everyone for coming out to the Monarch tonight. You said you had more, so I think we're going to need a little bit more here, yeah.
Yeah, what you want to do?
Yeah.
What you guys
Do you
feeling?
want to take it out with one more or two more?
One. We could do, I don't know, yeah, one. 3 more. Who said that? Sit down.
No kidding! Is that a Danny Gallegos in the house? Back in the house? Oh, I see.
We can do one.
Yeah, there he is.
What do you want to do?
What did you?
Are you going out with this? Last song. Orchard Wild.
Yeah.
This one's called Deep-Hearted Lover.
Send me dead. You don't need to talk when I'm no free kind around. Oh no, no. I feel the earth, I feel down, trying to get around. But if I don't love you, I'm never gonna stay the same. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So good. So good. It's Orchard Wild, everyone, on Van Sessions. Thank you. You guys done? Or, because you look excited. You're rolling into another one. I just want to make sure before you don't want to enter the cover or anything, so.
Let's do shit. Let's do shit.
All right. I mean, I have enough room on my.
All right, we'll do the
tape
cover.
here.
This cover challenged me, actually. And I said, challenge accepted.
As you should.
It's by a guy named Floyd Vance. I don't know how he does it, but the way he wrote this was pretty brilliant. And it's not that, it's this.
Go for it. That's because you're doing.
There you go. And it's cool because Naomi gets to play guitar.
Thanks for
Behind the scenes, Naomi just asked what the chords were, so, you know.
Now we're gonna.
She's a little explosion of hope. Never turns the lights down low. She can go there if you wanna go. And I'm knocking on the country road. The signs that show the way back home. But when you get there, you don't wanna go. I've frozen over my desire. Covered up in virgin snow, but when I stand beside her, she burns, I bet you still make her fireworks. I'm burning so deep into the I'm melting down and I can't. She likes to lay where the covers up, pretend everywhere's our home, keep me warm until my very soul. We get so tangled, it's hard to know. But it's nothing, it's my home. I'm at the bottom of the night. I'm facing for my desires. Covered in virgin snow, but when I stand beside her, she burns, I let you slow me, but I'm good, so big, I feel some little mad inside. Covered in virgin snow, and I stand beside her. She burns, makes her soul make fire. I'm burning, so make me fire. I'm guilty, darling, I can't let go. I'm guilty, darling, I can't let go. I'm guilty, darling, I
Orchard Wild.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, well, very lucky. That's like the first look here of Orchard Wild. I've been together that long. Thanks everyone for coming out here to the Monarch. Huge thank you to the Monarch and a huge thank you to Ogden Arts for helping support tonight's event. The live version of tonight's Van Sessions is on our Banyan Collective YouTube page. Follow Van Sessions on Instagram at Van Sessions. Look for the upcoming podcast of the show by searching Van Sessions on your favorite podcast app. We'll be right back here in July, too, by the way, with a pretty good lineup, Corey Mon and The Proper Way. We may even add a third. So, you disconnected that and that threw me way off. No, that's all right. Tonight's production was brought to you in part from a generous grant from Ogden City Arts along with support from the Monarch Building. We'll be right back here next month, so I hope to see you there. And until then, good night, everybody.